What do the archetypes need to perform at their best?
Wow, that's a really big question. Well, the short answer is that each of the creative archetypes need quite different things in order to be able to perform at their best. Or let me put it a different way, they need different conditions so that they can tap into their true superpowers and add the maximum value possible. These conditions can be anything from the people they work with, to the projects they work on, or the environment within which they're working. Or it can be things like the resources available to them, like time or money, or even information or inspiration. So let me give you some examples. To get the most out of a stimulator, you need to give them permission to explore far and wide. So even if the project has a clear set of boundaries and a scope, then they need to know that they're allowed to go beyond their boundaries, at least a little. Because if they feel straitjacketed into a really tight definition, then that stifles their creativity. So they need to feel that they have permission to go beyond the obvious. Spotters are really intuitive creatures. And for them to be able to add their intuitive magic, it's really important you don't put them under time pressure. Because they're really in tune with their subconscious mind. But their subconscious mind takes time to mull over things and percolate before things pop up. So make sure that you give them enough time so that they can get in touch with their subconscious mind. And then the magic you can get for them is absolutely incredible. Sculptors, they love making things happen. They thrive in the world of the tangible. So if you want to get the most out of them, then what you need to make sure is that they know that the things that they're working on actually have a likelihood of being implemented. And if not, they will soon be disillusioned and turn their attention to something else. Selectors are motivated by making decisions. So if you want to make sure that they make the right decisions, what's really important is that you give them fully formed ideas to focus on. Otherwise, they will try and make those decisions based on the wrong information or not sufficient information. Equally, you need to make sure that you provide them with a full picture. You need to understand the objectives and the context within which they're trying to make their decisions. And that will really help them in order to determine which is the best way forward. To benefit from the magic of supporters, it's really important that they themselves feel supported. Supporters are really good at nurturing those around them, but they never ask for help themselves. So one way you can do that is to acknowledge their input and the impact that they have, but also verbalize that their softer skills that they bring to the table are appreciated. These are, of course, just a handful of examples of the different ways in which you can get the best out of each archetype. If you're keen to dive in deeper and want to find out more, then of course we are just happy to share.